Okay, number 8, we want to use the quadratic formula to find the exact solutions. All right, so again, I'm going to set this equal to 0 first. So we got 9x squared plus 6x. I'm going to move the 5 over, so it's going to be a positive 5 equals 0. And I'm going to set everything up negative b, which will be a negative 6 plus or minus the square root of b squared. So that's going to be 36 minus 4 times a, which will be 9, times c, which will be 5, all over 2 times a, which will be 2 times 9, which is going to be 18. And I'm going to simplify under here. 4 and 5 will give me 20, and 2 times 9 is 8. So I get 180 here. So I'll get negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 minus 180 over 18. Okay, then we're going to subtract here. So 36, we're going to take away 180. It's going to give us 144 negative. So I have a negative 6 plus or minus the square root of a negative 144 divided by 18. All right, and then the way we evaluate negative under square root is going to be imaginary, but we can evaluate 144. It's going to be 12. So we're going to get negative 6 plus or minus 12i, imaginary 12, over 18. Now, at this point, 6, 12, and 18 all have a common factor. They can all be divided by 6. So we're going to reduce, divide all of these numbers by 6. So divided by 6 will give us a negative 1. And then plus or minus. Divided by 6 will give us a 2. So it'll be 2i. And then divided by 6, 18 divided by 6 will give us 3. So here will be our final answer. We can't go past that. Can't simplify beyond that. So x would be, let's make a fraction, divided by, say negative 1 plus or minus 2i. And then it's going to be divided by 3. Okay. Although your answer is equal to the correct answer, it's not in the correct form. So what do they want us to do? They want us to write it in a plus bi form. So that means they want us to separate each of these terms so that we have a real part and imaginary part. So both of these terms are being divided by 3. So the way you want to write this in a plus bi form is going to be negative 1 divided by 3. And then we'll do plus 2i divided by 3. So that's the plus part. So that's one answer right here. And then the other answer is going to be negative 1 divided by 3 minus 2i divided by 3. So when they say a plus bi form, the a is always a real number. It's not, don't have that I with it. And then the second term has that I with it. So we have to actually separate those two terms here. So first, what I'm just going to do is just get rid of that and write plus. Actually, I got to do the whole thing. 1 over 3 plus 2i over 3. And then comma, do a space, 1 over 3. And I'm jumping ahead of myself. I need to do my negative 1 over 3. Let me go back and fix that. That'll cause a lot of problems. Negative. There we go. So negative 1 over 3 minus 2i over 3. So this is what you want in a plus bi form.